Здравствуйте! Сегодня я нахожусь в центре рая на земле. Это Tao Garden, место для ретрита, и вот его автор и создатель мастер Chia.
Hello.
Hello. This is our Grand Master. Это находится на севере Таиланда, недалеко от города Chiangmai. Я здесь уже 3-й раз и должна сказать, что это реально рай на земле. Поэтому мы хотим немножечко рассказать вам, зачем нужен этот ретрит, какая была вообще идея его создания, и что наш человек, который не обязательно знает что-то о даосских традициях, но что он может здесь найти для себя, тот самый уставший житель мегаполиса. Okay. Thank you very much for this opportunity to talk to us. So, for me, this is a sacred place, and we are coming here for the 3rd time already. And one of our trainer is here for the 5th time.
Oh, good.
She thinks it's very like the paradise on the earth. So, how was your idea to set this place? Why did you decide to do this?
I've been in US for 20 years, and my student actually want to offering a lot of land, but I find out that in US everything too expensive.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And labor also too expensive.
Yeah.
So we decide to come back. We have a center in Pattaya, but the Pattaya, the energy is so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So we said we like to have coming, because the energy are very different. Even in the winter, you get more energy in the winter in Pattaya, and very sticky also.
Mm-hmm.
So we said we come north, and that's why we said Chiangmai is easy because flight come here, and we want to find a place that are at least 30 kilometers from the city.
Yes.
And that is the key. And we are start looking for feng shui. And I look for it. I have my master come and look for it. And when we find this place, we go to the whole checking of the feng shui. So we have mountain, we have water, we have land, and we have river go through the land. Yeah. So I think that this is a more feng shui part is very energetic. Yeah. And we look at all the energy that when the sun rises and where the energy come to hit. So we build according to the energy rays, the sun coming down.
Sun is coming.
So the meditation hall, the townhouse, and the dining hall, and my house. So we build according to the feng shui that coming down.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. It's really nice. And this is the paradise. You come here for feeling this is. Whom do you invite? I know that there are your students and some trainers and just ordinary people who come to your clinic or your spa.
Yeah, we have three major goals. One is I running as a retreat center. Yeah. So a lot of people come here and stay and training, and we have we call a spa, especially for massage and deep massage and deep healing. And we have the clinic especially for people that stress, tension, tight, weight reduction, detox. So we are very good in detox. Yeah,
I know. Thank you. How do you think? What is the secret of this place? Why do we like to come here more and more times?
The whole key is I try to make this one more natural.
Yeah.
We don't do too much. So the first step we want to make sure is that the birds want to come here.
Yeah.
And the butterfly want to come here. Yeah. If you don't use the insecticides and you don't allow, and when I get in here, people always come in because there's a big piece of land. People always come here and shoot birds. So you shoot them, they all run. So the first thing we make a fence and we tell the people that this not allowed to be hunting and fishing. So we just stop. And when we stop that, the killing energy get lost. It don't have it. And now the friendly and loving energy is here. And now we always do meditation. We make connection from here and we bring energy more down. So that's why, and after that we set up the vest, the empty vest. The empty vest that you see so many things away, because they can take in energy. Yeah. And bring energy in, because empty vest is the most useful vest.
Yeah.
If you are filled up, you cannot. So
don't
you
know.
empty, it can take energy. And when I meditate on them, and they will when I bring in energy, because energy it come and it go. But if you set up the vase, empty vase, the energy come and it stay. Yeah. And later on in Taoism, we believe that the bonsai is they are big tree, and but most of the bonsai is they live in on a mountain, and they're very little soil, and they grow for 100 years, 200 years, 300 years, 1,000 years. They live in a very little soil, but they know how to survive, and so we believe that the bonsai can survive with a very little soil and with very long, because they know how to take energy from the heaven.
Yeah, from everything,
Yeah. So that's how, and now when they come to the land, they take the energy and they give to the land. And the vessel also, when I sit meditation, I said when I bring energy down, you hold the energy. Otherwise, the land cannot hold the energy. So they hold the energy from me. And when people need energy, they give energy. Yeah. You just program them and they do it.
Yeah, I know. And the smile, especially the morning exercises, the smiling. Okay, so I know pretty much, as for the Western person about Taoism and Taoist practices, because I was at your retreats twice. And what can you tell me in some simple words for a simple person? What is Taoist practice?
Actually, Taoist practice is we call the energy and the nature and the universe. A human, so Tao means the way of a human, the way of the nature, and the way of the universe. Okay. So now, when you know that this is the way, and the whole key about the Tao is about energy. So we have the energy meditation, we have Qigong, there is the energy, because we believe that the whole universe are covered with energy. And Einstein discovered this. They said, so if you want to have energy, you have the material, mean the body, and the speed of light, twice the speed of light, come together, it creating energy. So we call Qi. And he said the energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed. And the last word, he discovered that the whole universe are filled up with energy. So that's why the Tao are very emphasized in Qigong, Tai Chi, energy meditation is energy. So you're working with energy, you're never wrong.
And what do you think, what can be a secret of a modern person, how to live healthy and long? For example, like you. Okay, you're a Tao master.
The whole key, very simple. The whole key that we are start with a very simple practice, and it's ongoing practice. We call the inner smile. Okay, but the inner smile, now the West discover it, but they don't know what to practice, because people, they know only that we have sympathetic and parasympathetic. People, they are so stressed, and day and night so stressed, and they're so stressed, and they know that they have to put them back into parasympathetic. So what they do, they don't know, they give them the medicine to calm them down. But the Tao said, you have to train yourself to smile and relax. So you go right into sympathetic. But sympathetic, we say rest and digestion.
Yeah, digestion.
But in the other one, is fight and fight response.
Yeah.
You fight, you know. So in that one, it stop digestion.
Yes.
You see, but we eat so much. We eat at least 3 meals. Each meal takes 4 hours, so it's about 14 hours a day past the eating time. Digestion, and that is a major big thing for us.
Yeah.
So, if you take care of your digestion, let me take time to chew your food and make sure the stomach no gas. So we have the singing sound, do the sound, and you belt. Because when you have gas, the stomach cannot move. And now the first thing, you have no digestion. The second thing, when you can digest well, the small intestine can exhaust. And when you can exhaust, and you teach the people how to exhale and how to relax and breathing, because 95% of the toxic it get out of the nose.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
because you see that if we hold the breath and not breathe, we only can maybe few minutes we die, because the CO2 is toxic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is true.
So if you can learn how to exhale, relax. When you relax and exhale, you get rid of CO2. But you're very stressful,
Yeah, you just...
the CO2 don't get out.
Yeah, yeah.
And now we hold so many toxic. And when you stress, the last intestine block. And you stress, the kidney block, and the urine cannot come out, and the bowel movement cannot get out.
Okay, yeah, yes.
And that is the bad health.
this is
If they
what
take
to
care of this, is very good.
Okay, so when talking about digestion and about the cuisine here in Tao
Yes.
Garden, these 5-element dining hall, 5-element cuisine, what are the main principles of it?
The main principle is 5 element mean you eat proportionally. So some people, no, I want to eat this, no, I want to eat that. No, in the way of Tao is you eat proportionally.
Yeah.
So we are emphasize more in the green and vegetable. I try to make that the green and vegetable are very good to taste, good taste to eat.
Yeah.
That is a major part. And after that, we have served like, we have salad, we have vegetable, we have steamed vegetable, and now for people want to have shrimp, we have shrimp, chicken, and we have fish.
Yeah. Great fish.
So we have a few variety, but on the emphasis in the cooking, if I put too much, if I put sugar, refined sugar or refined salt, you taste it for a while, you don't want to eat because it's too much.
Yeah.
So we don't use the refined sugar, and we don't use the normal salt. So we don't use the MSG, the monocodium glutamate. Those ones make you so dry and very thirsty. And so if you cut off of those, and all you do is making the soup, the broth, the soup. If you make the soup well, and you put them, so the soup no salt, no sugar, and you boil them from all the, like the pumpkin, the carrot, the daikon, the onion, and so that's it. You boil them, and you get the broth out of it, and you make any cooking, and everything tastes better.
Oh, the cuisine is delicious.
Yeah, so we have the chicken broth, we have the fish broth, and we have vegetable stock. So we prepare them. So we cook them in the right time, not too cook, not too raw, in that way. Yeah.
Okay, I see. And is an ordinary person can do this at his own kitchen?
Yeah, actually make it simple.
Okay.
But the only one thing that they have to do is they have to prepare the stock, or we call the soup. The soup, it takes time to boil.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean you have to have a big pot, and you bring them to boiling point, and you bring down to slow cooking. So you have all the, like pumpkin is sweet, carrot also sweet, daikon also sweet, onion also sweet. It's natural sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have the big squash, big one. Yeah, and all these things you put together are natural vegetable. They have certain very not too sweet and not too bland. So when you cook them, they have a sweetness come out a natural way, and it is much more better than your mouth. Some people, when they eat sweet like sugar, like white sugar, it go into your tongue too fast, and it go to the blood too fast. Now it react you too fast. But if you are natural sweetness, it's just enough, and everybody needs sugar.
Yeah.
No sugar, we have no energy. But if you have too much sugar, the body have to get rid of it because it's poison.
Or about artificial sugar.
Yes,
It's
artificial is too fast.
Yeah.
Too fast go in, and the adrenal gland and the pancreas have to work so hard to get rid of it. So you eat in, and the body says, oh no, I got crazy, I get rid out. It's too much work. It's double work.
Yeah.
And that is the crazy. So we say this is a number one kill people. There are two things, sugar, especially refined sugar.
Yeah.
You put a spoon in the water, it dissolves. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if in a very, very fine state, when you drink it, all the sugar go into the blood.
Mm-hmm.
Very fast. But in the natural sugar that you boil, you get it from the vegetable. This one is not a refined sugar, but it mixing with a vegetable.
Mm-hmm.
So the body think that I know how to use this,
This
rather
is natural
than
for
the
me,
other one.
Yeah.
The other one is too fast, boom, like you're so cold, and you have all the fuels to burn for 24 hours, but you will say, I want the heat so much. So you pour the gasoline in it, and now you're so hot, you have to take everything out.
Mm-hmm.
And after a few minutes, what happened? The fire gone. Because it's so,
Yeah.
it burn out. And now what happened? You're cold.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time you get cold. The same thing in the sugar, too much, too fast.
And it's like a poison for any organism, for the body.
Yeah, if too much, the body don't get rid of it, it's poison.
Yeah, and it is poisoned. What's your daily routine? What's your exercises? How do you organize your day?
I usually, when I wake up, I just simple doing my Taoing,
And
the yoga
at what time
position.
do you wake up?
About 6.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes 5:30.
Okay.
So I do my Taoing, little bit stretch on bed, and I get up, and I brush my teeth, drink some water, and I do my meditation.
Mm-hmm.
And if I have time, I do my Tai Chi. Or I teach.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That it is.
So I teach, so I exercise with them.
What are your main principles in life?
The thing is that in the Tao ways, I discovered that means this one is very important part in the Tao practice. They always stated a goal that what we are here for.
Mm-hmm.
So my master always told me that number one, if you realize you have a soul and spirit, you enlightenment.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, when you realize that your soul and spirit is in a baby form or a child form, you're second in light. Because when you realize that you have a baby soul, a baby spirit, that means, I need to train and educate. I need to raise, train, and educating my soul and spirit.
Yeah.
So this is the goal. And this is my goal. So that's why I come here. I know that the physical is very temporary.
Mm-hmm.
They come here, 70 years, 80 years, 90 years, 100 years, is gone. But the soul is an intelligent energy, never die.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to know that you are your soul in what state. They are in a child state. A child means not yet developed, not yet grow up, not yet trained, and not yet educated. But so my goal is that if I realize I have a baby soul, a baby spirit, I want to raise it. I want to educating it. I want to train them. I want to give them wisdom and knowledge. So we believe that when I have educated, my soul and spirit grow up, it can go back to the source, or we call to be oneness with God, or to be oneness with the universe. It become part of the universe.
Okay.
But if you want to be part of the universe, you need to have a highly trained and educated soul and spirit.
And you should work on it.
And that is my goal. And that's every day I do it, because the soul spirit is energy. So every day I do energy, and I transform energy to feed them and to educating them.
Okay, thank you. And probably one of the last questions is, so your books are very popular in the world and in the Western world and in our Russian-speaking countries as well. And especially the ones about sexual practices.
Yes.
Yeah. And some people, they are conducting training and so on. How can we find the proper teacher? How can we check that this person was at your retreats, or it is like, so you...
We
should ask, for example, for certification, or
right. The whole key we are very concerned and very strict now is in the website. So we have the Universal Healing Tao website. And so whoever that are passed and certified will be listed in the website. And what they qualify to teach and what they qualify to teach. Okay? So we have different kind of certification and qualification.
Okay, so we should recommend every person to find,
look at the website.
to look at their papers,
Yes.
and then for the website.
And they can look for wherever the local instructor that certified are teaching.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So nobody else, yes.
Yeah.
Because the practice is really great, but it should be with the proper teacher.
Yes.
Otherwise, no
Yeah.
need. Thank you
Yeah.
very much
Thank
for
you
such
for
a nice
coming.
question.
Yeah.
Okay.